Planet Dolan.
What condition can cause your eyes to literally explode? What is causing a mass extinction event on the same level as the death of the dinosaurs right now as we speak? From the death of the universe to things living on your eyelashes, here are 10 scary facts that they did not teach you in school.
My name is Nixium, and today I'll be your narrator.
Number 10, the whole concept of a world-killing supervirus sounds like it's the stuff out of an outlandish science fiction, but it gets closer to reality with every cure, every vaccine, and every antibiotic. Viruses, just like everything else, are subject to evolutionary pressures. They mutate to avoid the body's immune system and to make sure that they can transmit to other hosts. And the more they mutate, the harder they get to kill. The flu virus is already mutating so fast, vaccines are only good for a single season. If things continue like this, we may eventually see a virus that is immune to all known forms of treatment. Number 9. Ever wonder why everything that tastes good is bad for you? It's because we've literally evolved that way. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors lived at a time when things like salt, sugar, and fats were really hard to come by. Now, at that time, it made sense to consume those fattening foods whenever possible because not getting enough calories was a bigger problem than getting too many. So our taste buds adapted to really reward us for those kinds of foods. Now, of course, now you can just buy a sugary or salty snack in a matter of a few seconds with just the change in your pocket, but our taste buds still tell us they're good, even though they're not. At least not in the quantities that we eat them. Number 8. The world has gone through 5 mass extinction events in its history. In each of those events, a particular event has caused 75% or more of known multicellular species on Earth to go extinct. Now, one of the best known is the theorized meteor impact that ended the age of the dinosaurs, but biologists believe we are currently living through the planet's 6th mass extinction event, and this one isn't being caused by a meteor impact. It's being caused by humans. The expansion of humans to different continents correlates directly with a disruption of the food chain and extinctions in those areas. Number 7. There are bugs on your eyelashes right now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Luckily, there's nothing you really need to do about it. Eyelash mites are about 1/3 of a millimeter long, and they feed on your dead skin and hair cells. They don't really do much to you that's bad, other than gross you out when you think about them. The only real way to remove them is with a controversial tea tree oil treatment that is far more likely to damage your eyes than anything the mites can do. Number 6. You know about the Big Bang, right? That is something they teach you about in school, but what they don't go into is some of the cosmological theories for the ultimate fate of the universe. And spoiler, none of them are very fun. The Big Rip is an especially terrifying one where the expansion of the universe eventually creates singularities at a specific point in time. At that point in time, all physical matter in the universe literally will tear itself apart. Number 5. When a human embryo is forming, what do you think develops first? The heart? Brain? The mouth? No. The first development of the human embryo is the anus, and the mouth is second, because damn it, you might not be able to breathe or think, but you can eat and you can shit. Number 4. There is something tearing the universe apart. It's a type of energy that scientists haven't exactly identified yet, but there is something unexplained that has pulled on parts of even our galaxy. The theory of dark flow is a controversial one, but many astrophysicists believe it's an indicator of a vast multiverse beyond our ability to see with any telescope. Number 3. You probably have heard people say before something along the lines of, your body is a temple. Now that's just a metaphor, but here's a real comparison. Your belly button is a rainforest. Okay, no, you're not growing a jungle in there or anything, or at least you're not if you've ever had a shower in your life, but your belly button is home to thousands of different kinds of microscopic creatures. In fact, there are over 1,400 types of bacteria in your belly button that don't exist anywhere else. Literally, your belly button is a whole ecosystem for bacteria and other microbes, and it has a comparable amount of biodiversity to an actual rainforest. Number 2, there's a very good chance that everything you were taught in school about Christopher Columbus was either a lie or it left out a ton of details. So to put simply, Columbus didn't discover America. He landed in the West Indies, and he wasn't even the first one there. But more importantly, Columbus was kind of a bad person. He was really bad. He and his men were well known for raping native women and murdering and enslaving the peaceful tribes that greeted them for no real reason. In 2 years, about 250,000 natives were dead. Babies were taken from their mothers and had their heads smashed against rocks. Columbus also used and sold sex slaves, some of them as young as 9 years old. His atrocities got to be too much for even his own men. In 1500, he was returned to Spain, arrested and chained, and his governor title was stripped. Number 1. What is pretty much the worst thing you can imagine happening to your eyeballs? Now, whatever you're thinking of, exploding has to be pretty high up on the list. Fuchs corneal dystrophy is a rare genetic condition that typically goes unnoticed until it's too late. It causes the cornea to fill up with a gel that increases the pressure in your eyeball. If it goes unchecked, the pressure can build to the point that the eyeballs can simply explode without warning.
Planet Dolan is now a video game. Play it as Dolan, Melissa, and the rest of the PD crew collecting shinies to unlock skins and power-ups. Download from the Android or iOS App Store and start racing today for free.
And that's it, everyone. See ya.